Let me ask you something. Have you ever been knocked down so hard you thought, this is it, I can't get back up? Maybe it was life. Maybe it was people who doubted you. Or maybe it was your own mind whispering, give up. But here's the truth. Defeat isn't in the fall. It's in the decision to stay down. And today I'm here to tell you loud and can't defeat me, not because I'm invincible, not because I don't feel pain, but because I refuse to quit. And by the end of this talk, you'll feel the same fire burning in your soul. Resilience is the ability to keep moving forward when everything in your life seems to be pulling you backward. It's that unshakable force within you that says, not today, I'm not done yet. Think about this. Every person who has ever achieved greatness, from world leaders to athletes to everyday heroes, has one thing in common. They refuse to let failure define them. Resilience isn't about never falling. It's about refusing to stay down when you do. Life will test you. It will challenge you in ways you can't always prepare for. There will be moments when it feels like the universe has lined up every possible obstacle just to see how much you can take. In those moments, you have two choices: give in or rise up. And let me tell you, the people who rise up aren't necessarily the strongest, the smartest, the most talented. They're the ones who simply won't quit. Resilience doesn't mean you're immune to pain. It doesn't mean you won't cry, feel fear, or even think about giving up. It means you acknowledge those feelings, but don't let them stop you. When life knocks you down, resilience is the voice inside you that whispers, get back up. Keep going. You're not done yet. And the more you exercise that resilience, the stronger it becomes. Think about the times in your life where you thought you couldn't go on when the odds seemed impossible. Maybe it was losing a job, facing rejection, or going through heartbreak, but somehow, someway you found the strength to keep moving forward. That's resilience. It wasn't luck that got you through. It was your ability to bat, to endure, to push through the pain. And if you did it before, you can do it again. The world will try to measure you by your failures, but resilience allows you to redefine success. Every setback becomes a stepping stone, every loss a lesson. Resilient people don't look at failure as the end. They see it as part of the journey. They understand that the path to greatness isn't a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and detours. And it's in navigating those challenges that we grow. Resilience is also contagious. When you refuse to give up, you inspire those around you to do the same. You become a beacon of hope, showing others that it's possible to overcome even the most daunting challenges. Think about the people who have inspired you. Chances are it wasn't their success that moved you, but their resilience in the face of adversity. So when life throws its punches, don't ask why me, ask what's next. Because every time you prove yourself or a fall, you prove to yourself and the world that nothing can defeat you. Resilience isn't just a trait, it's a choice. And every time you choose to keep going, you're building an unbreakable spirit. That's the power of resilience. Being the underdog is one of the most underestimated advantages in life. People look at you and assume you don't have what it takes. They think you're too small, too inexperienced, or too far behind to make an impact. But let me tell you something, being underestimated is a gift. When no one sees you coming, you have the element of surprise, the power of unpredictability, and the hunger that comes from having something to prove. The underdog mindset is about embracing the fact that the odds aren't in your favor and using that to your advantage. It's about knowing that the pressure you feel isn't there to break you, it's there to build you. When people don't expect much from you, you have the freedom to take risks, to work quietly in the background, and to prepare for the moment when you prove them all wrong. And here's the thing about underdogs, they don't have the luxury of complacency. They don't walk into the room expecting success to be handed to them. No, underdogs fight for every inch. They wake up earlier, stay later, and work harder because they know they have to earn every victory. And that hunger, the drive to outwork everyone else is what sets them apart. Think about it, when you're the favorite, you have the comfort of expectations on your side. But comfort breeds stagnation. Underdogs, on the other hand, thrive on discomfort. They know what it feels like to struggle, to be overlooked, and to fight for a seat at the table. That struggle creates grit, and grit is what carries you through the moments when talent and resources aren't enough. The underdog mindset also means transforming every doubt and every insult into fuel. When someone says you can't, you don't let it discourage you, let it ignite you. You take that doubt, that underestimation, and you channel it into relentless effort. You don't need approval. You don't need permission. All you need is belief in yourself and the willingness to keep pushing forward when others would have given up. What makes underdogs dangerous is their refusal to quit. They've already faced rejection, failure, and hardship, so they're not afraid of a fight. And because they've been at the bottom, they appreciate every step forward. Their gratitude for progress gives them a level of determination that the privileged and the comfortable can't match. When you adopt the mindset of an underdog, you stop caring about what others think. You stop measuring yourself against other people's expectations and start focusing on your own goals. The opinions of doubters and critics lose their power because you know something they don't, they can't stop you. So the next time someone underestimates you, don't take it as an insult, take it as motivation. Let that doubt be the spark that lights your fire. Because the truth is, underdogs aren't just survivors, they're champions in the making. They know what it means to fight, to rise, and to win when no one thought they could. That's the mindset of an underdog, and with that mindset, you can achieve anything. Adversity is not the enemy, it's the crucible that forges strength, wisdom, and resilience. It's the very force that, while it may break you in a moment, will ultimately build you into something more than you ever imagined. We often view adversity as something to avoid or overcome, but the truth is, adversity is a powerful catalyst for growth. Without it, we would never truly understand the depth of our potential. Think about the most successful people you know or those you admire. Their stories are rarely tales of smooth sailing. Instead, their stories of struggle or battles fought both internally and externally. They faced challenges that at times seemed insurmountable, but it was through facing those challenges head on that they discovered the very essence of who they are. It wasn't the success that shaped them, it was the adversity that tested their will, that pushed them to their limits and forced them to dig deeper than they ever thought possible. Adversity isn't just something that happens to you, it's something that happens for you. Every setback, every hardship is a lesson in disguise. It's a test of your strength, your perseverance, and your ability to adapt. When life knocks you down, it's not the end of the road, it's an opportunity to redefine who you are. If you can push through adversity, you'll find that it holds the keys to your greatest achievements. The struggle you face today is laying the foundation for the person you'll become tomorrow. When you embrace adversity as a catalyst, you stop seeing failure as something to fear. Instead, you begin to see it as an inevitable part of the process, one that you must go through to evolve. Each obstacle you face is a stepping stone, each challenge a rung on the ladder of success. It's in these moments of struggle that you find your true character, your ability to keep moving when everything around you tells you to stop, your capacity to see opportunity where others see defeat, your strength to rise above when the world pushes you down. This is where the magic happens, when you stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances and start viewing adversity as a teacher, a guide. The road ahead may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. When you face hardship with the mindset of a warrior, you'll find that the battles you fight aren't just about winning, they're about transformation. You may not win every fight, but you'll emerge stronger, wiser, and more equipped for the next challenge. Adversity brings clarity. It strips away the distractions, the fluff, and the unnecessary noise. When everything is on the line, you discover what truly matters. You gain a sharper sense of your priorities and a deeper understanding of your purpose. And in that moment of clarity, when you see adversity for what it is, a catalyst for growth, you realize that nothing, no matter how difficult, can truly defeat you. It can only propel you forward. So embrace adversity. Don't shy away from it or curse it. Welcome it as a gift it truly is. Because the adversity you face today is the key to unlocking your full potential tomorrow. The path may be rocky, but it's leading you to something extraordinary. Trust in the process, because adversity doesn't break you, it builds you. Your why is the force that propels you forward when everything else seems to be pulling you backward. It's your reason for getting up every morning, for pushing through pain, for refusing to quit even when the odds are against you. Without a clear purpose, it's easy to become lost, disoriented, or defeated by the inevitable challenges that life throws your way. But when you know your why, you gain an unwavering sense of direction, a compass that guides you through the stormy seas of life. Your why is your foundation, your anchor, and your fuel. When you're clear about why you do what you do, every challenge, every setback becomes part of the journey rather than an obstacle that blocks your path. Imagine being on a long road trip without a destination. You might have the energy to keep going for a while, but without a clear purpose, you'll soon tire of the journey. However, when you have a goal in mind, when you know exactly where you're headed, the road becomes more manageable. Even when it's bumpy or filled with detours, you keep driving because you know that every mile brings you closer to your destination. Your why gives you that same drive. It turns the difficult moments into valuable steps on the way to something greater. It's not just about a goal, it's about understanding the deeper reason behind that goal. Your why is what motivates you to keep going when everyone else has given up, when doubt creeps in, and when it feels like success is too far out of reach. This deeper purpose becomes your inner strength, something that can never be taken away. It's easy to get distracted by external achievements, accolades, or material success, but those are fleeting. When you define your why, you are focusing on something far more lasting: your sense of fulfillment, your desire to make an impact, or the legacy you wish to leave behind. Take a moment to think about the people you admire most. Chances are they have a clear why that drives them, something that goes beyond external validation. It's that inner fire, that passion, that makes them relentless in their pursuit of greatness. Whether it's a parent working tirelessly to provide for their family, an entrepreneur pursuing a dream, or an athlete pushing themselves beyond their limits, their why is what keeps them going when everything else fades away. It's what keeps them connected to their purpose, even when the path gets tough. Your why can come from a variety of places: your family, your community, a personal mission, or even a desire to prove something to yourself. It doesn't need to be grandiose or world-changing. What matters is that it resonates with you deeply. When you align your action with your why, you will find a sense of fulfillment that no external achievement can offer. Your purpose becomes your driving force, making even the most difficult of times feel meaningful. In moments of doubt or fatigue, when your energy starts to wane, reconnecting with your why can be the difference between giving up and pushing through. It's the reminder that every step you take is part of a bigger picture. It's the anchor that keeps you grounded when the world around you feels chaotic. Because when you know your why, you become unstoppable. No challenge, no obstacle, no setback can sway you from your path. Your why becomes your North Star, lighting your way even in the darkest of times, and reminding you that no matter what, you have a purpose and you are meant to keep going. We all possess an untapped reserve of strength within us, a wellspring of potential that lies dormant until we are tested. It's not always visible or apparent in our day-to-day lives, but it is there waiting for the right moment to emerge. Unleashing this inner strength is one of the most transformative things we can do in our lives. It's what allows us to push through our limits, overcome our fears, and rise above even the most challenging circumstances. But often we don't realize how powerful we truly are until we face a crisis, an obstacle, or a moment of extreme pressure. In those moments, you might feel like you can't go on, like the weight of the world is too much to bear. And yet you keep going. You find a way. It's in those very moments that your inner strength reveals itself, not as some magical force, but as the quiet resilience that you carry with you. The resolve that says, I will not be defeated. This inner strength doesn't just come from physical toughness or sheer willpower. It's also mental and emotional resilience, the ability to keep going when things don't go according to plan, to adapt when circumstances change, and to maintain your focus when distractions threaten to derail you. It's the understanding that your mind and emotions are just as powerful, if not more so, than your body. The mind has the ability to shape reality, to either hold you back with negative beliefs or propel you forward with positive action. When you tap into this inner strength, you unlock a power that is far greater than you could have ever imagined. One of the most significant factors in unleashing your inner strength is self-belief. When you believe in your own potential, you become unstoppable. Self-doubt and fear can be paralyzing. But when you choose to trust yourself, you activate a power that can carry you through the toughest challenges. This belief isn't about thinking you're invincible. It's about understanding that you are capable of more than you give yourself credit for. It's about knowing that no matter how difficult the situation, you have the ability to navigate through it, to learn from it, and to emerge stronger. Another key aspect of inner strength is discipline. It's easy to give up when the going gets tough, to throw in the towel and walk away. But true strength is shown in moments of adversity, in the decision to keep going even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. Discipline is the force that keeps you on track when your motivation fades, when you're tired, and when the temptation to quit feels overwhelming. It's the habit of showing up day after day, even when you wouldn't feel like it. Discipline turns your dreams into reality because it makes you show up consistently for the things that matter. But perhaps the most powerful element of inner strength is resilience, the ability to bounce back from failure, disappointment, or loss. Life will not always go your way, and you will face setbacks along the way. But what defines you is not the setback itself, but how you respond to it. Resilience is what allows you to rise after a fall, to learn from mistakes instead of letting them define you, and to keep moving forward no matter what. It's the realization that failure is not final, it's just a stepping stone on the path to success. When you unleash your inner strength, you become a force to be reckoned with. You begin to understand that your greatest power lies within, and that no external circumstance can define you. Your ability to adapt, to keep going, and to rise stronger from every challenge is what will ultimately lead you to success. So tap into that power, that wellspring of potential that resides within you. Trust in your ability to overcome, to endure, and to thrive. Because when you unleash your inner strength, you unleash the power to change your life. Success isn't simply about talent, opportunity, or the right timing. It's about an unyielding spirit that refuses to be broken. It's about pushing forward when the world tells you to stop, standing tall when everyone else walks away, and continuing to fight even when the battle seems impossible. The triumph of an unyielding spirit doesn't come from avoiding hardship or escaping failure. It comes from the relentless determination to keep going no matter what. In life, you will encounter moments that test your very will to continue. The path won't always be smooth, and there will be times when it feels like the universe is conspiring against you. You might face rejection, betrayal, failure, or loss. These moments may make you question whether it's worth it, whether you have what it takes to keep going. But true triumph is found in your ability to push through those moments, to rise when you've been knocked down, and to keep your eyes focused on the goal no matter the setbacks. The unyielding spirit is forged through adversity. It's in the moments when you feel like giving up that you discover just how strong you are. Every challenge, every obstacle, every failure is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you won't quit. It's in those tough times that your true character is revealed, not when everything is going perfectly, but when everything is falling apart. A spirit that will not yield is one that has learned to stand firm in the face of adversity, to remain strong when everything else seems to be breaking down. This spirit of resilience doesn't mean you'll never feel defeated or broken. Everyone has moments of doubt and vulnerability. The difference lies in how you respond. The unyielding spirit isn't about being invincible, it's about being indomitable. It's about acknowledging that setbacks will come and that they don't define you. What defines you is your ability to keep moving forward, to adapt, and to grow from the experience. It's about choosing to rise every single time you fall, no matter how many times it takes. One of the most powerful aspects of an unyielding spirit is its ability to inspire others. When you refuse to quit, when you keep pushing forward in the face of challenges, you become a beacon of hope to those around you. Your determination doesn't just help you overcome your own struggles, it motivates and empowers others to do the same. The spirit of perseverance is contagious. Your strength can be the spark that lights someone else's fire, encouraging them to push through their own challenges and face their own battles with unwavering determination. The unyielding spirit also means never settling for mediocrity. It's the drive to always push higher, to keep striving for greatness, and to never become complacent with where you are. Even when you achieve success, your spirit will drive you to keep evolving, to keep improving, and to never stop reaching for the next level. It's about living life with a sense of purpose, ambition, and relentless pursuit of your goals. The triumph of an unyielding spirit is about taking ownership of your journey and refusing to let anything, no matter how difficult or overwhelming, stand in your way. The beauty of an unyielding spirit is that it's something you can cultivate. It's not something you're born with, it's something you choose. Every day, every challenge, and every moment of struggle is an opportunity to strengthen it. And when you finally achieve that triumph, when you look back at all the obstacles you've overcome and all the battles you fought, you will realize that the true victory was never the external achievement. It was the strength, resilience, and unyielding spirit you built within yourself along the way.